me. I currently have no makeup on my face. Just behold my naked face. It's frightening, I know. Today's video I'm really excited about. I have been meaning to film this video for you guys for like the past 2 weeks, and then I get distracted and I end up doing something else. This is gonna be my long-awaited, anticipated Luminess airbrushing makeup review. I finally found a foundation for me. Found a foundation. There's that tongue twister. I finally found a foundation that really is, I think, a match made in heaven for me. I just have a really quick message for you guys about like reviews and products and blah 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 blah, just because I don't want any of you guys to like think that I'm some mouthpiece for some company or whatever. 99.9% of the time, any kind of product that I feature like this on my channel or brand or whatever, I've actually contacted the company and requested to try out their product, you know, just so I can talk about more things with you guys on this channel. They didn't even ask me to do a review about this. I'm so crazy about this product. I already mentioned it in my May favorites of last month. So I'm actually not even a stranger to the whole Luminess Airbrush makeup thing. I bought my own system back in 2009 that I used all the time, but I had seen a friend got a new system and they've really redesigned all of the airbrush systems. All of the makeup has been reformulated. Everything is completely different, and so I really wanted to try out the new system. I just want you guys to rest assured that any kind of like thing that I talk about on this channel, whether I buy it or whether it's sent to me, it doesn't affect my opinion about it. I just thought I would tell you guys about the system and stuff like that because I know I mentioned it in my favorites video and a lot of you actually requested me to do a separate video about it, so that's really the reason why I'm doing this. The same lady that I worked with to get the system emailed me again and told me that I could do a giveaway for you guys on this channel, and I thought that that was really cool. That's another good thing, that sometimes if I work with companies, I'll be able to give you guys prizes that I myself couldn't go out and purchase and give away. So I think it's kind of like a cool thing, right? I mean, I think it's cool. The system that I'm going to be showing you guys is the same one that you're going to have the opportunity to win at the end of the video. I'll be going over all the rules and stuff for the contest. It's pretty much the same as all my contests run on this channel, but we will get to that later. So this is how your Luminess system will come in the mail if you order one or win it. And it comes with a lot of different instructions and also an instructional DVD. I think that this is a really good thing to have because it just reinforces tips about cleaning and makeup application and stuff like that in case you wanted any additional tips and tricks. So they have a couple different systems and they're all in different price ranges. I believe each system is about $20 or $30 in price difference. The system that I have is the Eris system, and then it comes with, I call this the little gun. I don't know if it's really called a gun. This one just has one universal speed setting. The old machine that I had different speed settings in case you wanted to do self-tanning or blush and eyeshadows or just foundation. However, for the new systems, if you wanted to do the self-tanning, that's a complete different attachment. I'm kind of not gonna lie, I'm really kind of interested in that product just because there's a lot of things that I miss about self-tanning, but that's a different attachment that I would buy to work off of this machine. This is the makeup that they sent me, and if you win or if you buy this system, this is how your makeup will come. Whoever is going to be winning the contest, the consultant is going to work with you and ask you whether you want a matte foundation or I don't want to say glossy, but I don't know what. I only wear matte foundation, so I don't know what the other side of not matte is called. What it will come with is 2 of the large bottles of foundation, so that's the 0.55 ounce foundation, and I actually have 3 shades here. So I have shade 1, 2, and 3. My favorite shade is 2, but I can pull off a 1 or a 3. 3 is really if I want a more like bronzy look. 1 I think is a little bit light for me. 2 is my favorite shade, and I'm almost out. I'm so sad. Also in the little makeup kit that they sent me is a primer, which this is a wonderful primer. I will tell you guys that I kind of switch back and forth. Some days I use this primer and some days I use my Murad primer, and that's just because I do have cystic acne, and with the summer heat and everything my skin has been a little bit more oily, so some days I've been switching back and forth between using that just to kind of keep the acne at bay. But I do love this moisturizer and primer. A new product that they just came out with that they included is called Boost It. This is an instant complexion enhancer, and I will just tell you guys, it really does work. Whenever I put this on, before I put on the foundation shade, it just gives me a more even complexion, and especially on days where it may look like my skin is a little bit redder, or you know, if I have more blemishes, this is just kind of like an extra line of defense to make my skin look more smooth, more good. They did send me a blush, and this shade that they sent me is in Tulip. They also sent me a brightening glow, which I don't know why I haven't used this yet. I probably would like it. I'm assuming that this is like a highlighter. And then they also sent me a bronzer to use for contouring. So now let me just give you my spiel about why I like this so much. First of all, I know that you guys probably can't tell too much because the lighting is always like really generous with my terrible complexion, but let's just zero in for extra embarrassment value. I do have a lot of acne scarring. I do have a mild case of rosacea. I know some people say rosacea, but I say rosacea, so sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. I do have redness kind of on the sides of my cheeks and in my nose, and of course I have dark circles, and I just kind of feel like somewhat uneven skin tone. You know, I definitely have stuff that I would like to conceal and cover up. Literally now I'm so much more encouraged to put my makeup on every day, and it's cut my makeup routine down from about like 20 minutes, 30 minutes to like 12 minutes. Literally, I can just put my makeup on in a flash. You don't need any kinds of sponges or brushes or anything like that. You know, you just spray on your makeup and go. It's super, super simple. And this foundation dries nicely. It's not like how I was describing with the MAC foundation where it leaves your skin feeling greasy afterwards. This just goes on there. It's not drying, but it sets really nicely. It's not like you have to worry about constantly reapplying powders or what have you to keep your foundation from sliding, and that's really important if you live anywhere where it's really, really hot. Like in Texas, it's literally over 100 degrees here every single day now, so it's really important to have a foundation that lasts through heat and humidity and everything like that. Today, even though I would like to put the Boost It on, I'm just going to put the foundation on because that's mainly what I want you guys to really like see the difference between, you know, my skin now and then just one layer of foundation. It's really, really simple. All you do is just pick your foundation color, and I'm actually going to go with shade 1 today, which is a little bit on the light side for me, but like I said, I'm running out of shade 2, so we're just going to use shade 1 today. Get too close to your face with the gun unless you are trying to cover up a specific blemish or area like that, and I will show you guys that now. So you just push the on button, and then this little finger thing right here, I don't know the technical name of anything, but you just pull this back, and see, I'm just using wide circles all over my face. And I actually do have a little red spot on my nose. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. So to cover that up, you just go like this, close to your face, and then slowly back up. so it blends in and it's not just like you have an uneven glob of makeup on your face. And I know with the lights and everything, I look super, super, super pale right now, but once I dust my powder on and everything, and if I wasn't under all these like high watt, shiny, shiny lights right now, shade 1 is actually not so incredibly ghostly on me. That is what the coverage is like. Now, like I said, I do use a little bit more makeup than really probably most people would elect to use, but I'm a big fan of full coverage. As you guys can see, I mean, you can't see any of the acne blemishes or anything like that. You just always want to make sure that you clean out, you know, the makeup and then spray some water out of the needle. There's all kinds of instructions that come with it about cleaning, but it takes 2 seconds to clean it after every use. I love this. I'm honestly never gonna use another foundation again. I could not be more thrilled with this product. Seriously, I feel like this is something that's an investment. It's gonna last you a really, really long time if you take care of it. I've worn it every single day now ever since I got the system, and that was about a month ago. I think, I mean, I've had it since about the middle of May. It was in my May favorites. I'm sure you'll hear me talk about it again just because I honestly do love it that much, and I would like to spread the word to you guys who struggle with finding a good foundation shade, or just a type of foundation that isn't greasy, or a type of foundation that's really full coverage. It's really easy to tailor. You know, if you want lighter coverage days, you just don't have to put as much on. If you need fuller coverage, then you can just spray more makeup on. It's really easy to just spray it on and go out the door. I like it a lot better than using a foundation brush or foundation sponge or anything like that. I never really was that crazy about any of that stuff ever since Max Factor stopped making the pancake foundation. That was a foundation that I literally wore for like, I don't know, 7 years, and then Max Factor went under, and ever since then I've just not really found a foundation that I honestly like. I wore MAC for over a year, but the shade was never correct for me. It was always too light or too dark, and it forever was greasy and just gross, and I'm just so glad that I don't have to deal with any of that anymore, and I can just stick with my little Luminess. So now, really quick, I'm going to get into the giveaway, which is going to be this week's giveaway from me and Luminess for you guys. I am very thankful to Luminess Air for sponsoring this giveaway. Rule number 1 is you must be a subscriber to me here on my channel at Graveyard Girl. I'm usually a lot funnier than this. I feel like I was like all business and no play in this video. If you would like to win, just please take a minute to subscribe. I would love to have you here as part of my swamp family. Rule number 2 is, since this is sponsored by Luminess, I do need for you guys to go like their Facebook page. I will have a link to that down below. It's just Luminess Air on Facebook. What you're gonna do to officially enter, besides subscribing to me and liking Luminess on Facebook, is to leave me a comment down below, and I just want 1 comment per person for this contest. So just leave me a comment down below and let me know why you'd like to try out the Luminess Airbrush makeup system. The only other things that I want to tell you / ask you guys to do for this contest would be to let you know that that this is open internationally, worldwide. They will ship your system anywhere that you have a shipping address. And then the last little rule about this is that you need to be 18 or older or have your parents' permission. And I just want to tell you guys one thing really quick. You don't need to like message me on Facebook or Etsy or anywhere and like tell me that you have your parents' permission. Just you work that out yourself and just, you know, get your parents' permission, because I don't want to get in trouble to have something sent to your house if your parents don't want you to receive mail. People may feel more comfortable about this contest because I'm never going to have the person's address. You're going to be working with Luminess. So you're going to be working with a company. So you can tell your parents that it's going to be coming from Luminess Air and it's not going to be coming from me personally. I will just need to get the winner's contact email so I can forward it to the lady that I'm working with at Luminess Air, and then y'all are going to talk about what shades, what makeup that you need, and it's going to be coming from Luminess. So that was really long-winded, right? I am looking forward to reading you guys' comments down below. Please keep it fair. Only enter one time. No spamming anybody else's comments. We don't want this video to be taken down by YouTube, so that's why it's really important for everyone to comment only once and not spam anyone else's comment. I'm going to end this contest on Sunday, June 24th, and like always, I close my contests around 8 or 9 p.m. Central Swamp Time, CST, and I'm going to be announcing the winner like I always do via my Facebook page, which is just facebook.com/graveyardgirl. You're not required to like my page. That's just where I'm going to be posting the winner's comment, and also, as always, I'm going to be choosing the comment randomly via random.org, so it just generates a random number, and I go through and I count the comments, and whoever's comment that is the winner, and then I take a screen cap of the number that random.org generated for me, and then I also take a screen cap of the person who won the contest, put it together, and post it as a photo on my Facebook page. I hope you guys enjoyed the contest, and I hope you liked the video, and yeah, it feels so weird to not have any mascara or anything on. I will see you guys tomorrow in my next video, and I hope you guys like the contest. Bye!